Never seen Waitress before, shame on you. Please come, January 27th to March 7th, Sara Bareilles and Gavin Creel. If you've never seen it, it's a confection of joy and romance and a bit of salaciousness and naughtiness and ultimately self-love and self-power. That's like the broad themes. And then I think also it's just one of the best contemporary scores written for the theater. It's a feminine story. It's about women. And I think to have something that's written by a woman and the first ever, I'm not sure if this is the case for the West End, but the first ever all-female creative team in New York, I think that's historic. And you feel the presence of the story. It's universal, but it's rare that we get to have that energy and that story put forward. And I think that's what makes it universal. I don't know if that's a very good answer, but that's what excites me about it. That we're getting a perspective that we don't normally get in the theater. I don't think. Okay, the truth about coming back to London is I was nervous that I might be homesick or lonely, or like when you leave all the people in your family and everything. And then I got here and I was like, oh wait, no, this is like, I know where everything is. I know where the peanut butter is at Tesco. That's important. That's the stuff I count on. So I just feel home. I truly feel home. And then getting to be on stage, I've been chomping at the bit to get back into the show somehow, and it was closing on Broadway. I was like I said, I'll never do it there again. And when this opportunity, I'm looking, Sarah's right over there, I'm looking at her. But like knowing that this opportunity was going to come up and that we could work this out for our schedules was just a dream. Audiences are different between the US and the UK. I don't know what they're like here because I haven't done a show yet for Waitress, so I'm excited to see what they're going to be like and what the reactions will be. The general thing is they're louder maybe or more obnoxious in America because we are louder and more obnoxious. And the politeness of UK audiences, or the people, translates to the audiences. But I've learned to not take it personally and to not think that it's because they're not having a good time. I realize they're listening, they're engaged, because when we do the bows, they're mental. So, this is my fourth West End show. I did Mary Poppins, Hair, The Book of Mormon, and now this. So I feel like I have a good handle on what it's like here and how to get around and what to expect when I get on stage. It's been amazing. I will never forget that night. Because that afternoon, I had torn my meniscus in my knee while I was just warming up, and I had it was calamitous. We had to reblock the number for the Oliviers, and I was like, oh crap. And I had surgery like 8 weeks later in the States. No, that's a lie. It was a while later. But that afternoon, I was like in so much pain, and then we got to the Oliviers on that night, and I said to my date, Scarlett Strallen, I said, I hope I don't win because I don't think I can climb up those stairs. And the minute they called my name, I was like, I had like no pain. I got a nephew or a niece, they want to go into the theater, and what would you tell them? I would say, I would say allow school to be a prime part of your navigating towards what you think you want. Like, allow your brain to be humbled and your heart to be open to not thinking you understand everything, and there's many things to learn, even from people you might not expect. I think with the internet and watching performances, there's a lot of thinking you see it and then you know how to do it, or I need to do that. I would say don't look at the outside of something and decide how to do it. Go from the inside and go to school and talk about how you get to a performance rather than seeing a performance and emulating it. Does that make sense?
Very good.
Yeah.
Should we call it there?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.